Alright, let's go ahead with this tutorial. So I have a couple new products I wanted to try out, specifically the Urban Decay Naked Smokey palette. So I started with priming my eyes with MAC Soft Ochre Paint Pot. It's getting a little old. I think this is the last time I literally am using it because it's dried out, and I was using my EB13 from Sedona Lace to blend it in because I needed to really push it in. So yeah, enough about that. Just use any kind of base that you think will work for a neutral look, because this is going to be like a smoky but mod kind of look. Like, it kind of reminds me of a little bit of a modern Twiggy, and yeah, nude lips, smoky eye, that kind of deal. So here I am using the Urban Decay Smoky Naked palette, and I'm going to first apply a crease transition color. It's kind of like a medium tone neutral brown using the brush that's in the palette, and I'm putting this above my crease. This is going to help warm up the eye and help me blend later on, because I'm going to plan to add some smoky colors. So this is definitely one of the steps I always do first, crease transition. It definitely makes makeup application a lot easier on the eyes. And then I'm going to go ahead and apply my lid color, which is a silver tone. I haven't worn silver in the longest time. I used to always rock this one look that was inspired by Jennifer Hudson, like a silver smoky eye. But it's nice to kind of go back and try things that are different, because I've been doing a lot of neutral browns lately, pinky kind of rose tone. So I'm just packing this over on the lid with a flat shader brush, and this is going to be my main lid color. And then I'm going to go in and smoke out the eye with a darker tone. It's not quite black. Actually, it's more of a brown. Yeah. This is a dark brown, and I wanted to kind of do something different. Like, I didn't want to just go right into the black. I'll deepen it up with black later, but right now I'm just kind of carving out the almond shape of my eye with this darker color and my EB, what number is this? EB09. This is the Universal Blender. And then through the power of editing, my camera kind of stopped, so I ended up adding a tiny bit of black just deep in the crease. And then I did a silver Urban Decay pencil on my lower lash line, or in my waterline, and a black on my lower lash line, and then filled in my brows using this new Pure Minerals really interesting brow powder. And then using I'm using a brown Anastasia tinted gel, because I wanted a darker brow. I like, kind of goes with the mod look. And then I'm using the Anastasia concealer pencil to just kind of highlight underneath and clean up. But as you can see, it's kind of like a mod look because of the fact that I have the nude waterline, which is actually a silver, so it's kind of a modernized Twiggy, and then the black underneath it I will continue to add to later on. And then I also have a winged liner. So now the eyes are pretty much done. I just have to kind of throw on lashes and smoke out that lower lash line. Here I am setting the brow bone just with a matte cream color from the palette, just to set that concealer. And then I'm going to continue to set it. I'm curling my lashes now. See how that color smudged my liner? That always happens to me. I'll wipe it away later. So I'm just applying mascara. This is from Borghese, just a regular mascara. I honestly don't pay that much attention because I put lashes on anyways. And this just kind of keeps my lashes pointing up. So then I like to apply lash glue to my lash line and to the lashes that I'm applying. And I'm going to stick on some falsies. I don't really know exactly what style this is. It's probably Lady Moss Cocoa Lashes. Applying them with tweezers. This really kicks that look up a lot. And I like that you can still see the lid though through these lashes, because kind of adds to that kind of vintage look. So then I'm using this Borghese gel primer to set my face, prime it for foundation. And my honey made a surprise appearance in the background. So then I'm going to correct using the new Makeup Forever HD concealers. This is the orange tone, which is from their R series. It's the deepest one, so it doesn't go that deep, but I used the darkest one because I really wanted to knock out those dark circles. and then I just blend it in. It's very, very light. It's definitely not a heavy coverage, so it's definitely more that HD feel. So I blended that in, and already it looks brighter underneath there. And then I'll top it with the coordinating yellow concealer from the same Makeup Forever line later. But what I'm going to do is first apply foundation. I'm going to use Tarte Maracuja foundation in tan. And I'm just applying it all over my face. This foundation is getting a little old. I think it might be time to let this bad boy go. So I apply it to my face and then I blend it in with a foundation brush. I like this foundation though because the color is pretty good, a good match, and it's very nourishing because my skin's dry naturally, except for my around my nose. So I just buffed all in, and it gets a pretty good full coverage, as you can see. So now that that's done, I'm touching up my brows with that foundation cover. This is that really cool, it's like a stick with powder on it. It's almost like a felt tip liner stick with brow powder from Pure Minerals. Really, really cool. And it gives a really precise brow. So I should probably do a review on that product. But you saw it on the video. And a little bit more brow gel. So here I am now. I'm applying the Makeup Forever HD concealer in that yellow series to highlight. So it's a little bit lighter, so it kind of gives that brightening effect. So first you put down the orange one from the R series, and then you put a more yellow highlighting one from the Y series. And I'm blending it in with my Glam Core pointed kabuki brush, just to kind of brighten up my face and add a little bit of that glow from within. And as you can see, the looks really coming together already. And now that your foundation and highlight is on, you can go ahead and set the highlight. I'm not sure which powder. I think I'm using coverfx illuminating powder and light, and I'm packing it on with this small natural hair brush. And I'm setting the highlight. I love that coverfx powder. It's subtle, but it gives a nice little glow, and it's not too heavy. So now that that's done, we can do some contour. I'm going to use this Real Techniques bronzer brush. I'm not sure which contour I use, unfortunately. But as you can see, it really helps to define my cheekbones, and it gives a little bit more darkness back to the perimeter of my face, which is what my natural tone is. I'm usually darker on the forehead. And just a little bronzer makes such a big difference. So we are bronzed, we are highlighted, base is on. Now I'm going to apply, I think I'm applying some, I'm not sure, yeah, you know what, I applied a little bit more face powder from MAC, but it's like a bronzer. Because I felt like I was looking a little pale, so I went in with some more color, just to kind of warm up my face. And this is a blush from Urban Decay, it's like an orange cinnamon tone blush. Really flattering. I think it's kind of cool to do this look is a cool tone eye but with a warm blush, because the blush is something that is very flattering to my skin tone, and it kind of balances out the coolness of the eyeshadow. That's a really nice flattering blush, and it's pretty subtle. So now I'm going to go and finish that lower lash line. I always save the lower lash line to the end after my concealer, so that way it doesn't get erased. So now I'm just kind of smoking at the bottom with a little bit of that deep kind of slate tone. That goes on top of the black lower lash line color, which I only put halfway because I didn't want to close my lids up completely. And then just to kind of soften that up, I'm applying the brown that I put in my crease underneath. I like doing that with lower lash line color, adding a softer tone underneath to kind of help blend out the line. So eyes are officially done, and then we can move on to the lips. This is a nude pink lip pencil by Bite Beauty. I got this in a Sephora kit. It's very, very nude and pink. So I'm going to kind of tone it down a little bit with gloss, but it definitely is very pigmented, and I'm a little bit trying, but for the most part pretty comfortable. So I'm using my fingers to help blend that in, and then on top of that I'm going to apply the Naked Gloss from Urban Decay right on top. It's going to help kind of soften it and make it a little bit more wearable. And that's what I tend to do if the lip color isn't working. I'll put a gloss on, or I'll pair it with a darker shade of lipstick. So, you know, this is definitely a very traditional look. Smoky eye, nude lip. And then I'm just going to flat iron my hair. This flat iron is from Irresistible Me. It's their diamond flattening iron. And my hair is like cut in layers, so now it's just like so easy to do. Just run a flat iron through it and it kind of looks like it's already done. So yeah, this is my mod smoky look, featuring some new products by Urban Decay and Makeup Forever. I hope you guys enjoyed this look. I'm wearing the same old house sweater, the fiance sweater that I've been always wearing. So this is the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll have final pictures and all that good stuff on makeupbyrevlon.com. And I'm still looking for video requests. Still trying to do 2 videos a week. So leave me any video requests in the comments below. Until next time, have a great night. Ciao, Bellas.